The Many Effects of Riba. Video 1. Ever Rising Cost of Living. Brought to you by the Movement for Monetary Justice Malaysia, or MMJ. Ever wondered why cost of living seems to ever rise? Why there is no sign of cost of living fall at all? Well, the problem lies with the structure of the monetary system, particularly with the following three characteristics: fiat money, fractional reserve banking, and compound interest. Fiat money is money not backed by real assets. All paper money, coins, electronic money, checks, mobile money, etc. are fiat money because they are not redeemable for real assets like gold, as it used to be under gold standard or Bretton Woods. Fractional reserve banking is basically where commercial banks are allowed to lend out money or finance many times more than the amount of deposits they have. How much more they can lend depends on the fractional reserve ratio set by the central bank. The multiple is given by 1 over the reserve ratio. If the ratio is 5%, then the multiple is 1 over 5%, which gives 20. Therefore, if the deposits amount to 1 million, then the total new money creation possible is 19 million, so that total of deposits now becomes 20 million. This 19 million is created in the form of interest-bearing loans or used for financing the purchase of assets, as in the case of current practice of Islamic banking. All out of nothing, simply through accounting entries. The following article is one source to read about how money is created in the modern economy. The three characteristics mentioned earlier cause money and debt to grow exponentially in an economy, generally exceeding the growth of the real economy. Hence, the debt levels of households, businesses, and the government would continue to increase. They produce the following graph that depicts the fundamental problem in the monetary system. Hence, one would see it in almost all my videos. This is the growth of money and debt, growth of the real economy, and the difference causes inflation, bubbles, and widening gap in income and wealth distribution. Accordingly, one would see the price of food, utilities, housing, education, health, communication, transportation, rearing children, and retirement all continuously rise. Governments therefore usually control the price of most of those items. Otherwise, the life of people, particularly that of the lower income group, would become increasingly difficult. However, the price of housing is normally not controlled by the government and hence contributing to unaffordable housing and homelessness problem in the economy. In short, the ever-rising cost of living is simply due to the very structure of the modern monetary system, particularly the banking sector. Some governments and even central banks sometimes promise to bring down the cost of living for the people, but this simply is not possible under the present fiat money, debt-based monetary systems.